Hi, boys and girls. Some animals have fur or hair. My ferret Louisa has something called fur. And we all know that birds have feathers. Let's read this book together to find out what fur and feathers do for animals, because they're not just for decoration, are they? Okay, Louisa, let's get into the book. Contents: Animals with fur, 4. Animals with feathers, 6. What furs and feathers do, 8. Keeping warm, 10. Keeping dry, 12. Cleaning fur, 14. Cleaning feathers, 16. Growing fur, 18. Growing feathers, 20. A sharp-looking coat, 22. Look at me, 24. Hide and seek, 26. Coats that change, 28. A coat for you, 30. And glossary, 32. Animals with fur. Some animals have hair. Thick, soft hair is called fur. Animals with hair or fur are called mammals. A sheep has thick, curly hair called wool. You are a mammal too. What kind of hair do you have? Animals with feathers. Birds are animals with feathers. Most birds have feathers all over their bodies. A tiny hummingbird has about 900 feathers. A bird has different kinds of feathers. Strong tail and wing feathers help a bird fly. Soft feathers, called down, are under the strong feathers. What fur and feathers do. Fur or feathers help an animal stay warm. Fur or feathers stop an animal's body heat from escaping. They keep cold air out too. Keeping warm. When fur covers a mammal's body, it is called a coat. A polar bear has a very warm coat because it lives where it is cold. The coat has long, thick top hairs that keep out the cold and wet. Short, fluffy hairs underneath help keep the body's heat from escaping. Keeping dry. Ducks and other birds that live in water have oil on their feathers. This keeps water away from the skin. Thick fur keeps water away from a sea otter's skin. Cleaning fur. A mammal scratches or licks its coat to clean it. This is called grooming. Some animals groom each other. Chimpanzees check each other's fur for dirt and pests like fleas. Cleaning feathers. This bird is washing its feathers. A bird also cleans its feathers with its beak. This is called preening. Most birds lose their feathers once a year. Clean, new feathers grow in. Growing fur. Some mammals, like hamsters, are born with no fur. Baby hamsters stay together in their nest to keep warm. A baby hamster starts to grow fur when it is 5 days old. After 2 weeks, a hamster has its full fur coat and can leave the nest. Growing feathers. Some birds hatch without feathers. These babies stay warm in their nest just like hamsters. They start to grow feathers when they are 5 days old. After 2 weeks, the baby bird has all its feathers. A sharp-looking coat. A porcupine is a mammal that has hair on its body, but it also has sharp spines that can grow almost 5 inches, 13 centimeters long. Most of the time, the spines lie flat. A porcupine lifts its spines when it thinks an animal is going to attack. Look at me. A male peacock has bright tail feathers that he spreads out and shakes when he looks for a mate. A male lion has a thick, furry mane. A mane makes a lion look big and strong and helps him find a mate. Hide and seek. Some animals' coats help them hide from predators. The weasel blends in with plants and leaves on the ground and is hard to see. An owl's feathers help it blend in with the tree bark. It sleeps hidden in plain sight. Coats that change. The coats of some animals, like this Arctic fox, change with the seasons. In the winter, the coat is thick and white to keep the fox warm and help it blend in with the snow. In the summer, the snow melts and the fox's coat turns brown. A coat for you. You have hair, but you still need help to stay warm and dry. When it is cold, you wear a coat. You can wear warm hats, scarves, and gloves made from wool. When it rains, you can put on a raincoat and boots. Glossary. Bark, the outside of a tree trunk. Coat, fur or feathers that cover an animal's body. Down, small, soft, fluffy feathers. Hatch, to break out of an egg. Mammal, an animal with hair or fur that gives birth to its babies and feeds them milk. Mane, thick fur around the neck of an adult male lion. Mate, the partner that an animal has babies with. Nest, a place where an animal has babies and the babies stay warm and safe. Predator, an animal that hunts and eats other animals.